Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for today is some more NBA 2K22 Next Gen, or should I just say some more 2K22 Next Gen. Now, the video for today happens to be my final glitched build within NBA 2K22 Next Gen, which just happens to be a glitched Andrew Wiggins build, aka a glitched 6'7" small forward. Now, I originally wanted to make this build during the NBA Finals, mainly because from what everyone had seen, Andrew Wiggins was proving himself to be a star in this league, so I wanted to show some respect by doing it, but I ended up saving it because, yeah, there was a lot of other stuff as well as revision work, videos. Yeah, life was hectic, so we saved it till now. But this Andrew Wiggins build is something special because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6'7" build, which, as you can guess, initially comes with elite contact dunks because, for those of you who remember, Andrew Wiggins is a high flyer. Shooting wise, it has the ability whereby I wanted it to be dominant at mid whilst being a really good three-point shooter, because another aspect of Andrew Wiggins' game is he has the ability to create a jump shot off the midi as well as being a catch and shoot from three. So we were aiming to at least, you know what I'm saying, get that on this build. Playmaking wise, the key thing I focused on was this build should be able to take people one-on-one, because one-on-one Andrew Wiggins does have the ability to take some, not all, but some. And then obviously passing wise, it needs to have the ability to move the ball around. Not at an elite level like LeBron, but somewhere along the levels of Kawhi, whereby, yeah, the ball gets moving around. And then obviously defensively, I had to show some respect to this build, because one of the things we really did see from Andrew Wiggins throughout this NBA playoff run was he can really lock it up. Like, coming out of high school and college, one of the big things about Andrew Wiggins was he was a long, athletic wing player who had the potential to be great. Some people were like, oh yeah, this is the second coming of LeBron or something. Obviously on crack, but hey, he's finally showing that he really does have the ability to do some spectacular things, because if you saw him posterize Luka and also lock up Luka a few times, you had to show some respect to the boy. Now, getting on to other things, I do gotta say, if you like today's video, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you have a comment on the build, don't forget to drop that. Don't forget to share the video, and if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as turning post notices on. Now, as I said, this is the final glitch build video on this channel. However, we will be making some base build videos, mainly because from all the stuff I've seen from the 2K23 court sides, as well as Mike Wang's Twitter dropping a lot of gems, I have noticed that some of the things I like going into 2K23 are the aspects of the 3 boosts, i.e. the 3 offensive and the 3 defensive, in that you have 3 opportunities to really burst on the defender on offense. Once you burn those 3, yeah, your player's stamina goes down and you're not exactly going to be as quick as you want to be, which is what I really like, because it's going to stop a whole lot of spamming. And then defensively, it's the same sort of thing whereby you have 3 opportunities to try and jump at an offensive player, and if it doesn't work, you burn them. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to head over to the PS5 and I'm going to quickly jump over and show you how you set up this Andrew Wiggins build. Okay, so now that we've managed to get through the whole process of setting up the base for this glitched Andrew Wiggins build, I'm gonna now take you through the quick process of how you set this up to be the best glitched Andrew Wiggins build within all of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, which just happens to be one of the best glitched 6'7" small forward builds. Now, as you can guess, Andrew Wiggins, small forward, right-handed, jersey number 22, starting for the Golden State Warriors, but he might get traded soon. I don't know. We're figuring it out. I say we're figuring it out. They're figuring it out right now, and we'll figure it out soon. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'7", as I said before. Weight-wise, we decided to keep it at 180 pounds, as well as keeping his wingspan at 6'7", mainly because unlike a normal 6'7" small forward build, we do get a +4 on speed, excel, and I also do believe we get a boost when it comes to playmaking and shooting, but you'd have to double check those for me. And then when it comes to body shape, we decided to go with defined because it is what it is. Now, getting straight into these attributes because I don't want to hold you up for too long. Speed, we decided to go with an 84. Same thing for excel, because as you know, I like to keep these two the same because of how I don't want the build to, you know, slack in one division. When it comes to stamina, I decided to go with a 95, even though this is not a guard build, as well as giving him an 80 vertical, because I also wanted to go with a 92 when it came to the driving dunk. That way we can get elite contact dunks as well as pro contact dunks. And then to round out the finishing, I decided to go with a 75 when it came to the driving layup, just because I wanted the ability to finish at the cup with layups if I wasn't able to bang it on somebody's head, as well as giving him a 66 when it came to the close shot, because again, you will find yourself under the glass with how this build is set out, because it does have really good rebounding on it, so you want to have the ability of going straight up. And then when it came to the post, I decided to give him a humble stat of a 76. Actually, I decided to go to 78. I might reduce. I'm gonna go with a 76. I'm gonna go with a 76. This is because it allows us to get gold post spin technician, back down punisher, Hall of Fame dream shake, as well as gold drop stepper. And as most of you know, if you watched Andrew Wiggins, especially through the playoffs where he showcased it, he does have a post game and he does have an ability to break defenders down. Another key part of his ability to score is his mid-range jump shot. So I decided to give him an 88 when it came to the mid-range jump shot, as well as giving him a 78 when it came to the 3-ball, because even though he isn't lights out from 3, Andrew Wiggins can knock it down at an efficient clip. So at the very least, we were trying to get gold corner specialist. And then when it came to the mid-range, we were trying to get at least gold difficult shots, blinders, as well as hot zone hunter, which is why we decided to go with an 88. Now, free throw wise, I went with a 70 because you should be able to knock these free throws down, even with the low free throw rating. Trust me, it ain't too hard, just a little bit of practice and you'll be good. And then when it came to the playmaking, I decided, as I always do with non-point guard builds, 78 when it comes to the pass accuracy. Ball handle, I decided to go with an 84 only because we don't really need to get all those dribble packages, and I don't think we can with the height we have. So we needed at the bare minimum to get gold tight handles, stop and go, as well as hyperdrive. And then when it came to the speed with ball, we maxed that out at an 84. Now, defensively, I elected not to give him interior defense, mainly because I feel like if you keep yourself out at the perimeter, you can lock up. Plus, most of the time, if you are in the paint, the person's catching the ball inside. And with the stats we gave him for vertical, as well as what you'll see on block, you should be able to contest shots even without the interior defense being too high. So, perimeter defense, 85. Steal, we decided to go to 78 because we are trying to get gold interceptor. Block, we decided to go to 65 in order to get silver intimidator. Offensive rebound, 70 on the, offensive. Defensive, we went with a 73. And as you can see, by me taking a few points off of the post control, we now have a few badge points to spare here and there. I personally would most likely slap them onto the Yashi. The only thing you can do is what? Yeah, you can only slap 1 point around. It would not make a difference to the badge count. So I'd most likely slap it on the offensive rebound to give you a little bit more of a chance to grab that, as well as with this little boost, put that extra point on free throw. Now, as you can see, the grand total of badges that we finished with is 21 finishing, 25 shooting, 26 playmaking, and 19 defensive badge points. That gives us a grand total of 91 total badge points on this here Andrew Wiggins build. And if you have somehow managed to, I say somehow, you should have managed to rebirth this build as well as finish all 8 seasons of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, that gives you a grand total of 103 total badge points on this build, which I personally believe to be quite amazing. Now, going straight into the takeovers, very first one I got to go with is, again, finishing moves, because Andrew Wiggins, when he gets the opportunity to bang it on people, he really does. Shout out to Luka Doncic when he put you up like that. I was so joyful to see it. And then the second one I would go for is, I know you think I'd go for something that's along the lines of ankle breaking shots, pull up precision, negative impact, but I'm most likely going to go with extreme clamps, because throughout these playoffs, the one things we did see was when the Warriors needed somebody to play defense outside of GP2, Andrew Wiggins was always there. So I got to put some respect on his defense and give him a secondary takeover that's defensive. Now, what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a two-way threat, the likes of Andrew Wiggins, Latrell Sprewell, and Jimmy Butler. This is one of the rare occasions where we managed to get the player in those shades of, so I am kind of happy to see this, and hopefully, if you've made it this far into the video, you're happy to see it as well, in which case, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also drop a comment telling me what you think about the build, or what you think about 2K in its current state right now. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.